beautiful thumbnail. And we'll shout out to Gary for sending that. And if you guys get a chance, I want you to check out Melissa Brace. And I will put her name in the comments, but I don't know how to put her link in there. So you'll have to just go melissabrace.com and check out her channeling with Kurt Cobain for 2024. I talked to her yesterday on the phone for a long time, and she channels Kurt Cobain. I believe that that's her soul mate, one of them. And if you can check her channel out, if you follow me on Twitter, I post the videos that I want you to watch. So it's just easier to follow me on Twitter, but otherwise just go ahead and melissabrace.com, and I'll put it into the come as you are into the comments. So come as you are. We're going to light a little sage here, and we're going to call in the angels, Mother Mary and Kurt Cobain, just like she did. You can do it. I can do it. She can do it. Y'all have the capability of doing it. It's just if you do it. So we got some sage going. We got our candles lit. We have our crystal ball. And we're going to go ahead and see what St. Michael wants to say. All right. Now the latest one in the book, I don't know where I put my book. So we'll skip that for now. Let's do our cards. These videos, for you that are new, I met a couple new people. I met Captain James, if you're listening, shout out to you, and Alfonso. I met two people this week, and I invited them to our channel, so I hope they're on here. They're in my community, and they are one of us as normal. We only meet our connections, don't we? But I wanted to say, this is the 11 card reading at yahoo.com. You can email me for a free personal reading. I give them out just like I'm doing here. But these are for the collective, so anybody listening can feel the energy. These are tarot energy readings. So I'm reading the energy, and then I'm using the cards as ways to show you. This one fell on the floor, so it says, you and your loved ones are safe. So St. Michael's coming out. He threw this one on the floor, and he says, you and your loved ones are safe. So maybe somebody's concerned about their loved ones. Well, he also threw this one on the floor, honor and trust your feelings. So your feelings are correct, but your loved ones are safe. That's what he's saying. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck, he's saying that it's actually telling me that you're supposed to ask him for help, but a lot of you aren't doing that. So he's saying it's kind of in reversed, but he said for some of you, you are, and some of you, you aren't. So ask Archangel Michael for help. Now, maybe some of you newer people don't even know who St. Michael is, or you've never talked to him. So that's kind of saying, he's saying open up to Archangel Michael power. And he's very powerful. He's kept me alive for a long time. I have to finish my mission, and he is my main guardian. Okay, so he's just saying to ask for more help. Okay. And for those of you that are new, like I said, 11 card reading at yahoo.com, Rebecca Booby 11 at Rebecca Booby 11 on Twitter. I gave you that information. I wrote it down. Plus you got your very own scripture. Now we have a few scriptures left, not a whole lot. Angel sent me these. So after this, I will probably be reading out of the book she gave me that has scriptures. But for today, it's 14:9. So study Proverbs 14, verse 9, and especially Proverbs chapter 14, but especially 9. And it says, Fools make a mock of sin, and sin mocks the fool. But because I am among the upright, I have the favor of God. And that's so important because, as I was telling Melissa yesterday on the phone, it's really important that we don't listen to them. Confirmation. Who is them and who is they? Okay? That was a lot of confirmation. Thank you, St. Michael. So what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter what other people think, okay? So if somebody's listening to this video and they want to say that I am A, B, and C, it doesn't matter. That's their opinion. We can either agree or agree to disagree, but it doesn't matter. So they can do whatever they want. They can have any of their own opinion. Captain Jim was here yesterday and he said the same thing because he does social networking on Nextdoor app, and my phone's going crazy. And he said, he just tells them what he thinks, and they tell him what he thinks, and that's it. But don't let they or them, make you not authentic. See, these videos are always authentic. They're live. They're never edited because I am just me. And Angel said I should get better lighting, or she suggested that maybe I buy some different lighting. I'm just me. I have my phone. I have my candles. I have the sunlight. I have whatever. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. I'm not here for looks. I'm not here for yays. Gary's on. He's the one that gave us that thumbnail picture. So thank you. Thank you, Gary, for being live. And the scripture is great because that's what I'm saying. Fools make a mock of sin and sin mocks the fools. Isn't that the truth? Okay. But because I am among the upright, I have the favor of God. So that's really important. And St. Michael's saying to admit the truth and act accordingly. And that's what, again, I'm talking about. Just admit your truth. Tell your beliefs. Your beliefs may be different than my beliefs, but can't we share them and learn from each other? And if I ask you to check out St. Michael, instead of you saying, oh, no, I don't believe in angels, can't you say, okay, I'll try it? Okay, and then you tell me something, and then I can say to you, okay, I'll check it out. I'll be open to it. That doesn't mean that I have to go that way, but I can at least be open to it. Okay, on the bottom of the deck for the tarot card is a star, and this card was also out last night before I went to bed. The star is your destiny. So this is all talking about destiny. That's the overall energy. St. Michael says to keep your sense of humor, but shield yourself. Okay? So on your destiny, have a sense of humor about it. Someone calls you funny names, somebody gives you bad comments, have a sense of humor about it. Okay? And most of us do. I know Gary has a great sense of humor. But we got to shield ourselves too. We don't want to be out there running the muck and putting ourselves in danger. It's dangerous enough. St. Michael works overtime enough when we just wake up in the morning and in astro. So just, you don't have to push it. Okay, first card out, 3 of Cups. That's a victory card. It's a celebration card. It also can mean more than one person, like me and St. Michael and Captain James talking yesterday, or me and Melissa talking on the phone yesterday. Gary and I talk all day. Okay, so that collaboration is what I'm feeling right now, is to keep that up. Keep interacting with your people that are in your network right now, because they're helping you and you're helping them. So it's kind of like the picture. We're all just kind of going, yay, we'll stick together. Okay? And that's how it feels. The Hierophant is next. That's the most powerful card I can pull from the deck for spirituality. So that's what our focus is on. We're not getting together and communicating with each other to talk about rigged things or fake things, and most everything out there is fake. So we have to stay focused on spirituality and stay focused on your mission. You can easily get sidetracked in a conversation with somebody and go off onto gossip and anger and negativity. Pull yourself back in. Okay, pull yourself back in. Even if you have to walk away, even if you live with the person and you have to go for a walk, whatever you have to do, you want to stay the Hierophant energy. Ace of Swords is next, which is the highest card I can pull out for St. Michael. Okay, two highest cards, Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. All truth. Ace of Dynamism is St. Michael's Sword of Truth. Aces are yes, aces are powerful cards. So with the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords, it's just complete, go forward, speak in the truth, shout it from the mountain. I loved Captain Jim's aura and Alfonso's aura because Alfonso was like I am. He just constantly wants to learn. And Captain Jim is actually a captain. He bought my ship, my 4-mast ship, and he's actually was a captain in the Navy. And he's got the attitude of he just wants to bring people joy and be happy. And he's got the beautiful big blue eyes, and he's what you would think a captain looks like. It's so cool. And all these people I meet, Gary, same way. It's a soul connection immediately, and everybody says it. They say there's our souls just connect right away, and that's everybody. That's why we have a small channel. Well, I don't want a big channel. I want a small channel. I love you guys. Okay, Seven of Wands is victory. Now, these are all really positive cards. Can you feel the energy? Can you feel the positiveness? Can you feel that it's like you're sitting in the boss's office and he's just giving you one compliment after the other? That's how it feels. Okay, and that's God and Saint Michael, of course. But it's like if you wanted to put it in layman's terms, when you're sitting in the office and you just get one compliment after another, and maybe even a raise, you're just like you feel good. That's the kind of energy I feel right now. And look at all these cards. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is the most love I can pull from the deck. Okay, it's besides the Queen, of course, but the Ace is just saying all about love. Everything's about love. Okay, now that was the top 5. So now we're going to go just a little bit deeper. And St. Michael says that we have to detach from any situation that is not positive. Now, I know that sounds a little bit too phony. I don't know what the word is. But what he's saying is if anything's negative, you're watching a YouTube, you're listening to a song, you're at home with your whoever, okay? If something is making you feel negative, then you have to detach from the situation. Remember when I said to keep a sense of humor and shield yourself, okay? Well, detach from the situation, whatever it is. You are in control of you, okay? So you can say, oh, I can't stop listening to that because so-and-so has it on. Well, you're not tied up. You can walk away. And I remember having to do that a lot when I had people around me. I had to go on my bike. I had to take walks. Somebody even said to me, are you just running away from your problems and running away? And I said, I'm just detaching from the situations. I don't have to partake, but they tried to put the guilt on you so that you stay or that you don't keep doing that. Oh, you're just running away from your problems. No, and I'm not falling for your bullshit. okay? Because that would lead me into a Three of Swords. And that's exactly what I was saying. So I'm reading the energy, and you're seeing how the cards are coming up to back up what I'm saying. So once again, I wouldn't need the cards. I could just sit here and talk to you. But that's what we did in the AA program. We just sit and talk and teach the books. But this is energy tarot reading. So I read the cards too. Okay, so the Three of Swords, we don't want to get into any kind of head shit, okay? Negativity, anger, sorrow, depression, that's only brought on to you by your mind and by what's going into your mind. Because we can be joyous, happy, and free. We can have that sense of humor all the time. All the time. We can have this sense of humor. I think he's so cute. We can have this sense of humor all the time. Even in a bad situation, we can be happy. Okay, so this is all about justice. That's underneath the Hierophant. It's all about justice, sword of truth, okay? See, he's got a sword too. Everybody's got swords. Too Many Nipples just joined us, so great, okay? It's all about justice. It's all about the truth. Transformation, it's all about death. I seen your shirt the other day with the puppies on it. Death is inevitable, or death is for sure. Death is for sure, something like that. I don't know what it had to do with the puppies, but I think I figured it out. Death is about transformation, okay? It reminds me of puppies turn into dogs. It reminds me also that everything has its season. Us having so many lives, being extraterrestrial, being from different dimensions. Everything about this card is about transformation. And thank you for your comment, Too Many Nipples, on yesterday's video. You're right. I've had 1118 with a bunch of zeros after it lives. That's a lot of lives. Most people that I hear have, 5, 6, 200. And it's like, I don't know how many you guys had. If you know, let me know. But I think it's awesome. And it doesn't really matter. I'm just saying that, we are just not who we think we are. And that's why the veil has to lift and the light has to shine in, and we have to be out of the darkness. Our DNA is being activated, and we need to continue coming out of the rabbit hole. I don't say going down the rabbit hole because we've already done that. I'm saying coming out of it. We're out of the rabbit hole and we're in all these other different dimensions, and we're helping each other while we're doing our mission here. It's kind of like if you were at work and you had to help the new person. That's what we're doing. We're on a job. We're helping everybody out. Okay, we have to watch out for the moon. The moon is a space station. We have to watch out for the falsities. There is so much illusion out there. I was talking to Melissa on the phone yesterday, and it's like almost every YouTube YouTube tarot reader, they're just so wrapped up in astrology and the moon, and I'm telling you, that stuff is all fake. Okay, whatever. Even the Akashic records are fake. We had to go in and get the real ones back. I mean, it's a long story, but all that stuff is all fake. So, it's hard to find people that are on our level because we're so old. But this soul tribe here, we're really small. And if you're here for a reason. So just stick with it. Stick with it. And the last card out, wouldn't you know, would be Judgment. So yeah, that's what it's all about. Judgment Day. I watched the Terminators. I've watched every single one of them in my life. There's even more at the library that aren't advertised, but I watched Terminator Salvation the other night, and it's all about Judgment Day. We've delayed it, and we've delayed it, and we just got to get it over with and let's move on. So thank you guys for listening. It's kind of a long one, but like I said, they may get longer. God wants me to talk to you guys, and we're just one great soul family. So thank you for listening. And if you have a channel, let me know and I'll watch you and comment on you. If you don't have a channel, maybe you want to start one. You don't have to read cards. You can just sit and talk. I know Sean, he plays games on his channel. So shout out to Sean. Okay. Thanks for listening, everybody.